Greetings, welcome to So Much to Talk About Big East Media Day 2009-2010 season. My pleasure to have once again for the second straight year, gentleman, one of the top players in the history of the Big East, that's for sure. He's done a lot as a leader, not just as a player with skills, but as a leader as well for his team. And Mr. Scottie Reynolds, Villanova Wildcats. How you doing?
I appreciate that. Right. Thanks for the intro.
No doubt. No doubt you deserve it. And, you know, I know you get asked about that shot.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you about that shot.
That's fine.
How gratifying was it when you thought about being like, wow, the hard work of really building my upper body paid off?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely about your strength and your core, but it's also about, you know, the hard work in the gym. The times when nobody sees you working on those types of moves and creating those habits in the toughest situations. And when you get in those situations, your habits just take over.
Yes.
And that's what it was. You know, I practiced that shot so many times that it was just my abilities just took over, and that's what you want in the toughest situations. You just want to play off your instincts, and that's what happened.
Wow, and talk about like how, you know, were you a little upset that was against another Big East team? You know, like.
I mean, I wish it was like a Final Four game, but you know, I wouldn't want it any other way. Other than, you know, having Lance and those seniors, Sam Young and Biggs. You know, that's not the way you want a senior to go out, but you know, sometimes that's basketball. That's the way it goes. So yeah.
Wow. And what are the things? How's your off season been? Because you know you're going into your last year, your senior year, and talk about what your off season's been to get you to that next. Because you could have left.
Yeah. You know, I was working out, preparing for the draft. You know, going to different workouts, and it just, I love Villanova so much. Villanova has done so much for me, and you only have one shot to play college basketball, and you have to love it. And I love college basketball, and I love, you know, the guys that are with me at Villanova, and you know, I wanted to do one more year, just to say I finished out my career all 4 years with a degree, and you know. You don't always have a special group of guys like this one, and I feel like this group of guys are special, and hopefully we can do special things this year.
Now you guys got the deepest backcourt in the country. There's no question about that, you know. So I mean, talk about how, you know, the expectations are high and how you guys are ready to meet those expectations. What's the focus and the mental preparation behind it?
You know, it's tough. You know, a lot of people have the expectations of, you know, #1 in the Big East, top 10, wherever we are in the country. But the good thing about these guys is that we're humble and we're hungry. You know, we understand everything on the outside, but when we get on that court, we want to compete against each other, and we do a great job of that. You know, creating those type of environments, creating those situations of, you know, just wanting to win, just wanting to compete against each other, and that brings the best out of each and every one of us, and hopefully that's going to continue throughout the season.
Well, and losing Dante Cunningham, you know, how much of a loss can that be? You know, for sure, like that interior presence and the way he improved.
Yeah, definitely. You know, Dante was a huge, you know, factor in what we did last year, but you know, we have other guys that can step into that role, especially Antonio Pena. He's come on a ton over
Lincoln High,
New York. He's come on a lot, man. He's done a tremendous job this off season, and just getting his body ready, getting mentally prepared for a long season, and we're gonna be counting on him.
Wow. And one thing, how do you want to be remembered in Villanova lore?
Oh man, just going out there each and every night trying to play Villanova basketball, and knowing that I gave it up for each one of my teammates, and I was a Villanova basketball player, and that's the greatest compliment you can give a player coming from Villanova. You know, when coach says guys from the past that they were a Villanova basketball player, hopefully he'll mention me in that breath.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. I know John Celestin is proud of you. I was talking with him earlier about you.
So, that's a legend right there. That's a legend.
That's right.
So yeah.
Wow. But Scottie, pleasure to have you on the show once again.
Appreciate
Good luck in your senior year, and definitely. I know your first team Big East, of course, and maybe possibly All-American.
We'll see. Yeah. Hopefully, God bless.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Take care. Thank you.
Appreciate it, man.